Hello everyone, this is me, Finley. Today's video is a theory video. So it's my theory on Sid Phillips from Toy Story. Now, a lot of people have done this, and a lot of people haven't done this. So let's get into the video now. This is going to be a very chilled video, you know, but yeah, let's go. So Sid Phillips is a boy that lives next door to Andy. Andy does not have a second name. I don't think anyone says Andy's second name in the movie, and if they do, tell me in the description. But other than that, Andy and Sid live next door to each other. Sid, so imagine one house. Pop a house. If you've seen Toy Story, then you exactly know. If you haven't, well then, imagine a house. And on the left side of that is another house that looks kind of bad. Okay, it's smaller, I think. I don't know. I'm not particularly sure. I'm very sorry about that. My battery's down. Anyway, there. Good. Very sorry about that. Okay, so now if you've seen Toy Story, that's good, because you should know most of the story between Andy and Sid. Now, Andy and Sid, I don't really think they know each other. I mean, yeah, they might live next door to each other, but I have next door neighbours that I have no idea. I don't know their names, I don't know who they are, I don't know what they look like. So that could be the same with Andy and Sid. So let's just do a quick recap on the movie. Okay, so quick recap. Andy walks into the room. Well, he's playing in the room. So Andy's mum walks into the room and sees Andy playing with Buzz and Woody. Now, she says to him, "Oh, do you want to go to Pizza Planet?" He's like, gets really excited and everything. So he goes. He washes his hands and everything, as she told him to do. And then he quickly runs back to try and find Buzz. But obviously, if you've seen the movie, you should know that Buzz got knocked out of the... I'm not going to say anything, spoilers. Anyway, as I was saying, then he just grabs Woody and runs off. Back to the car, So they go off, they get to a gas station, and this is, you've seen the movie, so the people that haven't, spoilers, so, yeah. Right, anyway, they get to Pizza Planet, and, sorry about that. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. They get to Pizza Planet, so they get to Pizza Planet, I've said that too many times. They get to Pizza Planet. Buzz and Woody get there. They have a secret plan, and they get in. Okay, now, then they see Andy with his mum in the Pizza Planet place, walking by. They try to get in the thing, but obviously Buzz has to run off. And spoilers, so yeah, obviously, spoiler, if you haven't seen the movie. Claw machine goes off, boom, and up, and double prizes, bloop, into the thing, picks them up. You should know who, if you've watched it. Picks them up. Let's go home and play. Cuts to when Sid is walking home with someone or two. You know what? Who cares? With Andy, with Buzz and Woody. Okay, we're inside. Now, well, you know the movie. Anyway, they get to the point where they're being chased by Sid's dog, Scud. So they're being chased. They hide in the, Woody hides in the closet. The dog follows that, sniffs, nothing there. Buzz goes into the living room. Let's see what we have here. He looks back. The dog's there. The dog walks in. What do we see? We see his dad passed out on the couch or sleeping, probably passed out. Now, what does that tell us? Just from a normal human perspective of things. He's been drinking a lot. He's passed out. He's drunk. He's an alcoholic. But let's see. You see some cans. You by now you've seen the cans in the dark and everything. You've seen everything. He's passed out. You see the cans in the dark. You 100% know he's an alcoholic, and yeah. But wait, let's put up the brightness a bit. Oh, what's this? You say? Those beer cans. Or those beer cans, I'm doing quotation marks here, those beer cans are actually not beer cans. They are grape soda. They're actually just grape soda. That's right. You heard me. Grape soda. Now, what does that tell us though? Now, we've gotten to a point where we can't say if he's an alcoholic or not. But assuming, because he's passed out, he's an alcoholic. Now, this is where it gets a bit confusing. Okay, now, I've just drank some milk. Because I got a bit. I need my milk, man. I need my milk. My milk is good. Anyway, where was he? Ah, yes. This is where things get a bit confusing. Now, let's take a look about Andy's dad's, disappearance. Okay. Now there is definitely 100% there. Go look at it if you want to. A video on Andy's dad's disappearance. You can go watch that if you know it. If you've already seen this, you don't have to click off the video because I'm just going to recap on if you've seen it. But if you haven't, then let me tell you something. All right, here we go. Now, Andy's dad is nowhere to be found in the entire movie. This is number one I'm talking about here. You should know by the title of this video. Anyway, the disappearance of him. We don't see him anywhere in the entire movie. And what does that tell us? Maybe he's dead. Maybe he's just gone away. Maybe they're divorced. I don't know. Nobody really knows. But wait, they do. Now, let me tell you something. Andy's dad, when he was younger... Sorry about that. I'm very sorry about that. Anyway, Andy's dad, when he was younger, he was very ill. He's very ill. And the condition that he had affected his eyesight, and then we'll get to that point. And the reason why I'm saying this is because we'll get to that point in a minute. Okay? Now, because he had bad eyesight and everything like that, as he got older, it worsened and he had terrible eyesight. So, he obviously had to have glasses. So he had glasses, it helped. But, one day when he was older, and he had Andy's mum had Andy and everything's done with. He grew ill, iller, because for Andy to be, born, Anyway, I won't get into that at all. He got better again. So they had Andy. Anyway, he grew iller and iller again. And one day, he got Alzheimer's. Now, for some reason, every toy that he had from his childhood were getting burnt in a bonfire. And I don't know why. I think the person who has done a video like this, but not exactly just on this one subject, is you can go watch him if you want, but he says a bit more detail. Anyway, they were getting burnt in a bonfire. So as he was in bed, bonfire was just about to happen, and they were chucking stuff in. And when the parents were all gone, the people were all gone, and everything, he got out of bed and he crawled with all his power he had. He crawled and he crawled. Oh, he crawled all the way to the bonfire. Okay. Now, there was 3 toys that he pulled out. And what were those toys? Now, this is just from my memory. Okay. Now, these are the 3. Maybe 4. Pardon me. Maybe 4. Rex, Slinky, Mr. Potato Head, and Woody. There you go. There's 4. You know what? It was 3. Sorry, it was 3. Yep, Mr. Potato Head, Slinky, and Woody. The 3 toys that he pulled out. And guess what? If we recap, what does Andy have at the start of the film? Mr. Potato Head, Slinky, and Woody. The main character of every film, I think. Yeah, main character of every film. Now, recap, see? Now things are starting to kick in, So, as he's going down the stairs with Woody, puts Woody on the thing, goes shoo, downstairs, you should know because if you've seen the movie. Anyway, there's pictures on the wall. Now, if we look at those pictures, that doesn't look like Andy, does it? No, it doesn't. Let's take a closer look. Zoom in more and more, just a bit more. Ah, there we go. That boy's wearing glasses in the picture. Let's take a look at Andy. No. Let's take a look back. No. Andy's not wearing glasses. Wait a minute. Who is wearing glasses? Who was wearing glasses? Andy's dad. Boom. Mind blown, okay? That's not it, okay? What else? What else? What other evidence have we got? Andy's teeth are good. And I think in the picture, I don't think Andy's dad's teeth were very good because he was ill. So, that proves Andy's dad is, in fact, in the house. Just not physically, as a picture. So, the pictures you see on the wall are Andy's dad, as a boy. Now, oh my goodness, okay, I've got goosebumps, I think. Yep, I have. Okay, whew. Like a lot of thinking to do say that. Anyway. Let's go back and let's see. Let's rewind. Now, before Andy got Woody, how did Andy get Woody? Let me tell you. One day, as obviously Andy's dad died. He died. Ashes, everything. You know, he was not buried. Ashes got spread. Anyway. Enough of the sadness. I'm sorry. Enough of the sadness for Andy's dad. Let's take a little moment to remember Andy's dad from Toy Story. Okay, that's enough. Okay, now. One day, because he died and everything like that, he sent Andy a package. And they still had his car. Obviously, it was still in the drive, because it was just before he died that he sent him that letter. And what was it? What did it say on that letter? Well, let's see. It says, to Andy. Go watch the other video if you want a detail. I'm only saying to Andy. I'll say the end part. This is for you. So, he looked. He went, because it said on the note, go, because it had a car key in there. And he said, go open the back. He said, go open the trunk of my car. And what did he do? He went and opened the back trunk of his car. There was a bag in there. He opened it up. There was a box. He took it out. He opened it. And what was inside? Woody. Woody was inside with a letter saying, love, Andy's dad's name. Now, just because I want to name his dad, I'm going to name him Carl. Carl. Love Carl. Carl. Coral. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. That's how he got Woody. Let's rewind all the way back to... This is a long video. This is meant to be a long video. Anyway, let's rewind back to Sid. Now, what do we know from Sid? Well, we should remember, shouldn't we? Anyway, now, we think he's an alcoholic. He's not an alcoholic. We don't know for definite. But I said this is when things get a bit tricky, you know? So, obviously, let's take a little look at Sid. Not his parents. Let's take a look at Sid. One thing I did notice is that you see Andy's mum and not Andy's dad. But with Sid, it's flipped around. You see Andy's dad and not Andy's mum. I mean, you see Sid's dad and not Sid's mum. So, sorry, yeah. Let's just recap. You see Andy's mum and not Andy's dad. You see Sid's dad and not Sid's mum. There, good. Now, let's get to Sid. Now, you might not have noticed, but I paused this video for a very long time. But you didn't see that because it's cut. So, haha. Yeah, the magic of editing. Anyway, let's take a look at Sid. Now, Sid is, well, we don't really know what he is. Is he bad? Is he good? Is he in between? Is he okay? See, let's have a look. Now, let's have a look at the atmosphere of the house and where he lives. He lives in a pretty nice neighborhood. You got nice houses, nice people, obviously, and his mum. We don't really know much people, but we assume that they're nice. Anyway, he lives in a pretty nice neighborhood. Lovely weather, lovely everything. But let's take a look on the inside of his house. Now, on the inside, well, you know what the inside looks like because you've seen the film. If you haven't, well then, as soon as he walks in, there's a little hallway type thing, stairs right as you walk in, going up, they wind up, so they go up, turn, to the right, up, then you're in a hallway. There's a door right where so you walk up and there's a door in front of you. To the left, there's Sid's room, and to the right, there's a cupboard, and then also to the right is the room that you see Andy's dad in, which is kind of like a small living room. Okay, where were we? Anyway, yeah, I know. Now, so let's go into Sid's room. Whew, oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that, man. That is messy as all hell. Okay, so Sid's room is very, very messy. Just bear with me a minute. Okay, thank you. Now, Sid's room is very, very messy. It's been 22 minutes this video has. Oh, this is going to take a long time to flip and upload. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Let's try and end this video, if we can. Anyway, right, now, let's take a look at the atmosphere. Everything's pretty bad in his house. Everything's bad in his house, mostly. Anyway, his room is messy. Let's take a look at his sister's room. His sister's room is very amazing and immaculately pink and very tidy. It's very, very pink and very tidy, and it's just a very nice room. But then we take a look at Sid's room, and it's very, very... it's not very... It's very... If it was tidy, then maybe it would be a bit better. But, I mean, come on, Sid. Just clean your room. Do your chores. Anyway, if you even have any. Okay, so he takes apart and puts back together toys. I mean, to be honest, you know what? I'm actually really impressed with Sid, to be honest, because I can't just. I mean, I'm 10. I can't just like grab toys and grab another one and just break them and then just and then boom, I gotta just stick them together and make something else. I can't, no one can really do that. He must have some talent to be able to do that and to be able to make that flipping metal spider with a baby head on top. I can't do that. Whew, man, this kid's clever. This kid is clever. He's not bad. This kid's a genius. This kid's a genius. Maybe he might just do it in an evil-like way that people think that it's evil. But really, he's a really creative kid. He's a creative kid. He doesn't know they're alive. He can't say, oh, I better not do this because they're alive. He has to have like probably 15 or more years of therapy because of Andy's toys. And he's not doing anything. He's just putting back together toys and creating something better and new than this boring old toy. He's creating with his own mind and imagination. This boy is a genius. He's an inventor. He's amazing. So really, people should stop saying, oh, there's the bad guy, down with the bad guy, up with the bad guy. He's amazing. I can't believe he's not a flipping artist and earning millions of pounds. But obviously, no. You have to run everything battery, don't you? But obviously, no, he has to be a bin man. A flipping bin man. Are you kidding me? After all this time being an amazing creator, he's a bin man? Hopefully after this teenage job, he can actually be something good. Like a toy inventor. Like, Sid, come on. You had amazing imagination, now it's just gone. Just pop. It's gone forever until you use your imagination again and actually get somewhere with your creativeness. Because as a kid, you were flipping amazing. You were creative. You were suspicious, let's see. You had an amazing imagination, Sid. But now you're a bin man. You're a smelly old bin man doing nothing. But you could have been an amazing toy inventor. Great. Just great. But that proves my point. That Sid isn't the villain. Isn't the villain of this... Sid isn't the villain of this movie. In fact, nobody is the villain of this movie. This movie is just showing what kids can do with their imagination. What they can create. What they can do with their imagination. Andy shows what they can do with their imagination. Sid shows what you can do with your creativity in their own ways. Andy, he plays with the toys nicely and uses his imagination. And Sid creates different toys and uses his creativity in his own way. So really, this is a movie about imagination and creativity. See you all next time.